carbon fiber inserts, all the way carbon fiber dipped, carbon fiber, you know, the design and engineering, which we usually count on to help us out in the point totals at the end of the day, didn't work in our favor. This car didn't come black. I mean, it was black, but this has all been repainted. It's a different black than it came from the factory. We've specifically built our Z28 Camaro to do well in that category. From the very first day I brought it into Raymond's Performance, I wanted to build the best GT car out there. Mirrors, carbon fiber. Trunk lid, same thing. It has finished first in GT ever since we built that car. At the end of the day, we found out we were fourth. Not overall, we were fourth in GT.
This weekend was awesome for us. As you know, at Thunder Hill, D&E cost us the win. Competitively, we were the fastest or the best car at Thunder Hill, and we got bit by D&E because we had a relatively stock car. In Vegas, he beat us competitively. It was very, very, very close. He beat us competitively there though, and he killed us in D&E. Between then and now, we went back to the drawing board and we did a lot of stuff to the car. And we ended up coming home with a first in D&E, which is awesome.
For some reason, the judges didn't like our car. I like our car. I think it's really trick.
It's a double-edged sword, right? Because it's subjective. So one judge might have loved the way this new car looked and thought that everything we did was just spectacular at this event, but obviously at Thunder Hill, they're like, oh, it's a stock car, you know, so we got destroyed. And on that same breath, you know, Ken got first place in New Jersey overall last event. In his Camaro, he got 100 points. He won the event in D&E overall over every other competitor. And he came here, and I think he ended up fourth in GT.
It is what it is, so I'm gonna go to the road course and run as hard as I can.
I'm more of a let's come out here, get it done. Let's do it on the track, leave everything out there person. I don't want to leave, you know, my fate in other people's hands.
Going really fast. We're, you know, 148 miles an hour down the back straight here. Then going into a corner at 130.
This course is very unforgiving.
One slightest mistake, your car is going to be wrecked in the Armco or worse.
It can definitely catch people out if, you know, especially if you have a problem, have trouble with your brakes on a hot day like this. So it's definitely, you know, definitely a very challenging course.
When you lose your brakes here, it's scary.
It has its penalties. When you make a mistake, you will pay for those usually. So that's the pressure that you have on you. And you know, you've got to push it to the limit, but you can't go over that limit or else you crash or spin out or have a problem. Your morning session, the air is cool. Engines make more power when the air is cool. It's denser. Also, the track is cooler. So you get more optimal tire grip, more optimal tire temperature. Your best lap is always going to be your very first hot lap. So you take off, warm the tires, and click off that first lap. No, that was good for the first lap. You know, that was a very conservative lap, 33.4. When we're working on the car, we're trying to determine how is it going to handle, how can we make it better. Sure, there's plenty of 32s in this car, okay. Low 32s. We went out this morning. We ran a fairly good time. Brian Johnson ran faster than us, but we were second quick. As the day has worn on, the track has gotten slower. You got the sun beating down on the black asphalt, and that makes it hotter, which means your tires get hotter, which means you lose grip. We knew it was going to be hot here. We knew that the humidity was going to be higher on Sunday.
Remember, I tried to make the car more crisp over there.
Yeah. Well, the next session is going to be the fast one,
and then after that, we're going to be chasing our tail because of the heat.
We have to make sure we have to set our tire pressures lower to start the session, because as the tires heat up and grow, they grow up in air pressure, and you really want to be at that optimal tire pressure, like 35 pounds on all 4 tires. So we really start at like 26 pounds. I know that sounds low, but by a half a lap, they're up to where exactly we want it to be. So you're really experimenting with stuff like that to really fine-tune the car and make it right.
I may make a minor adjustment to the front. I mean, we're a little more aggressive on our front settings than we normally run because we left it the way it was over there. I changed the rear, but it's the front that upsets you more.
Yeah, I need push.
Push is understeer. It means the front has less grip than the rear. And I don't know why the car goes faster, I just know that it does. Every time we develop a little bit of push or a little bit of understeer, meaning we turn the wheels and it doesn't want to track around the corner just as much, it seems to go faster that way.
How did it feel with those adjustments?
Yeah, we went the wrong way.
It's hard to put the power down. It seems greasy.
The sooner you can get back on the throttle and that means you're going forward, you're accelerating, the faster your lap times are going to be. So we're always trying to achieve that perfect balance. A little bit of push, a little bit of understeer in the car, a little less grip in the front end, always seems to make us go faster.
I think the track got hotter. It's probably part of our deal.
I think it's gone away from it.
Right, we needed to make a bigger swing in the back to get bite.
I thought I was pushing the car pretty hard. I felt faster to me, but you know what? It wasn't. On like the 3rd lap of that session that we developed a misfire and an electrical problem, and the engine just doesn't want to run.
Probably done for the day.
I'm slightly disappointed that we didn't prevail here, that we didn't win a 4th one in a row. But you know what? I tried as hard as I could. Mentally I was prepared, physically I was prepared. We got here early. We were first on the grid every single time that we were ready to go. You know, we did everything right, and it just didn't fall our way this time. So, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'll take it. You can't win all of them. You can certainly try, though, and that's what we did.